opinion on some of those? Did he go too far?
I think that disrespecting my daughter, disrespecting the mother of my daughter, disrespecting black women, calling black people monkeys.
They were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat.
I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
That's Gervonta Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even that's not something I'm exposing.
Floyd Mayweather has made no secret of his intention to cut Davis off, so-called because of Tank's connections with his daughter. After Davis said that Mayweather coerced him into difficult bouts after learning about his interactions with his daughter on Snapchat, their relationship worsened. Public arguments and the eventual dissolution of their professional association resulted from this growing conflict.
Stops about some of the comments that Connor had said. Did they cross the line into racial terms? What was your opinion on some of those? Did he go too far?
I think that disrespecting my daughter, disrespecting the mother of my daughter, disrespecting black women, calling black people monkeys is totally disrespectful. I have a diverse team, a diverse staff. And when I was young, I may have said some things that I shouldn't have said when I was young. But we live, we learn, and you don't say those things once you get to a certain age. It's all about growth and maturity. But it's total disrespect. Today he came out today and did it again. You know, you do not disrespect. I don't care if it's white women, black women, white men, black men, Asian, Latina, or Latino. You don't disrespect people. To get respect, you must give respect. And, you know, we live and we learn. And like I said before, as we get older, we grow and we get wisdom, we get maturity. And I guess, you know, when you get older, he probably look back and say, you know, I shouldn't have said that.
Floyd Mayweather has always insisted that he would rather not discuss personal matters, particularly when people are going through difficult times. He feels that it is unnecessary to openly express personal problems and that these issues should be addressed quietly. His attitude to both personal and professional interactions is highlighted by this viewpoint, which emphasizes caution above public exposure.
Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is, it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all, and I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's a choice that my daughter made.
Yeah.
So I don't want to kick nobody while they're down.
I think the big thing, because I have girls too, is though.
No boys?
I have a boy too.
Okay.
Is one, if your son is in that position or your son is accused of those things that Diddy was accused of, like, I'm going to believe in my son and what he says, but I'm going to check him about that. I'm going to check him about whether or not these are things you've done. I'm also going to check him about putting himself in those positions. And on the other side that we have to be very careful of, especially when talking about women, is that if those things are true, right, and some of the things are true,
yes,
that wasn't a decision they made.
When reports emerged regarding Davis's purported connections with Mayweather's daughter, Yana, often known as Yaya, the hostility between the two fighters intensified. According to reports, Yaya kept in touch with Davis via Snapchat, which caused unease and anxiety among the Mayweather family. According to reports, this circumstance stressed the mentor-prodigal relationship, which ultimately led to their separation.
What came out still on top.
With Floyd? We said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
This little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose, but
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza.
Who?
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time, and I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like 10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Their connection even more difficult, Floyd Mayweather replied, by creating a video meant to disparage Davis's character and present him in an unfavorable way after Gervonta Davis accused him of withholding pay from other boxers, including himself.
I mean, it just once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say they is or who they portray to be. You be like, damn. It's damn near like it's a letdown. So you be more so hurt off, you know. So it's like I just go my own way, like I do my own thing and things like that. So that's more so that's what it was, and that's cool. It's just like you just don't vibe with like what they on, and that's, you know. I mean, I've been in a situation where though, like, you know, I was in a lose-lose situation. Now, what came out still on top?
With Floyd? We said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me.
Considering their professional separation. According to Mayweather, he was instrumental in turning Davis from a regular person into a multimillionaire. Davis wants to show his independence and pursue his career on his own. And as an athlete, I support that decision if Davis thinks he can thrive on his own.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was real. That's what I was told at the time.
In the early stages of Gervonta Davis's career, Floyd Mayweather provided significant support, securing major fights and ensuring Davis had comfortable living arrangements, including an apartment and a Jeep. However, reports suggest that Davis chose to sell the provided furniture, a move that may have been perceived as ungrateful. This decision likely contributed to rising tensions between them, as it could be seen as a lack of appreciation for Mayweather's efforts. Prior to Davis's highly anticipated bout against Ryan Garcia, tensions escalated further. Davis claimed that Mayweather barred him from training at his gym, a move he interpreted as an attempt to undermine his preparation. This incident, occurring just a year before Davis's victory over Garcia, highlighted the professional and personal obstacles affecting their relationship. Such conflicts may have impacted Davis's training environment and mental focus, leading up to crucial fights. Adding another layer to the discord, Ryan Garcia publicly suggested that the fallout between Davis and Mayweather stemmed from Davis's alleged involvement with Yaya Mayweather, Floyd's daughter. According to Garcia, this personal entanglement played a role in their split, as Mayweather, known for being protective of his family, would have understandably taken issue with such a situation. These incidents illustrate the complex dynamics between Davis and Mayweather, where professional support eventually gave way to personal conflicts and growing animosity.
He just gave me good, great words. He was telling me just stay calm. I always like to listen to Floyd when it comes to big stages like this, because he's the only one that been in my shoes and been like in these type of fights. You know what I mean? So I always try to stay close to Floyd when stuff like this happens. You know what I mean? Just to keep me humble and, you know, like have me on the right track. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate Floyd for being in my corner, having my back. Always, you know what I mean? So it's always will be love for Floyd Mayweather.
All right, as we get
From Baltimore, he's not from DC. That's what I learned. I thought he was from DC too. DC my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, you know, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
Gervonta Davis's personal life has been marred by allegations of misconduct, including accusations of mistreating his partner in legal troubles. These incidents have contributed to a turbulent public image, potentially affecting his professional relationships. Such behavior may have further strained his relationship with Floyd Mayweather, who has long emphasized discipline and personal conduct as key to success. Amid their ongoing disputes, Davis accused Mayweather of attempting to control his movements, even alleging that Mayweather faced restrictions in places like Dubai due to financial disputes. While these claims remain unverified, they highlight the deep mistrust and animosity that has developed between the former mentor and protege. As tensions between them grew, their discord became increasingly public, fueling speculation among media outlets and fans. A mix of personal allegations, financial disputes, and professional disagreements created a complex narrative that captivated the boxing community. The public scrutiny added pressure on both men, potentially influencing their statements and actions regarding each other.
Public knowledge that Tank and Mayweather have had issues. It's public knowledge that they're not in a contract anymore. And it's public knowledge that Tank has moved on and is trying to, for the sake of words, separate himself from the umbrella of being under Mayweather. But Mayweather was there. Mayweather was there. Why wasn't? No. It wasn't because you wasn't trying to take away from a moment. It was because you weren't sure what that moment was going to look like.